The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
How are you with spicy food?
I'm okay, but I'm not next level. So I'm trying to warm into it, if that makes any sense.
I'm trying to get better because salsa CCs used to hurt my mouth. Doritos.
Yeah.
Shut up, Amy. Whoa. Yeah, they did, Amy, though. Yeah. So anyway, now I'm getting better with heat. I'm still not there when...
No.
You know, I've got one of my mates carries around like chili and puts chili on everything.
That's amazing.
Like fresh raw chilies.
Yeah.
So talking about chilies, a guy named Ed, he was the creator of the South Carolina, the Carolina Reaper. And everyone knows about that pepper. It's so hot. So he's now created a pepper that's hotter than that. It's called the Pepper X. Now, let me just put it into perspective, right? Heat in peppers is measured in Scoville heat units, right? 0 is bland. A regular jalapeno pepper registers at 5,000 units. A habanero, the record holder, about 25 years ago, typically tops about 100,000 units.
Yep.
The Guinness Book of World Records lists the Carolina Reaper at 1.64 million units. Pepper X's record is an average 2.69 million units.
2.69. I was at a Chili Fest just 2 weeks ago in Broome, and 3 people made it to the finals. They had 4 Carolina Reapers in a row, and we couldn't get a winner until someone just pulled out, and then we shared the prize.
Well, Shaun, in comparison, right, pepper spray is around 1.6 million units, and bear spray is 2.2 million units. So what you're eating is like spraying bear spray in your mouth.
Bear spray.
Or pepper spray in your mouth.
That's full
So
on.
they were asking the guy, Ed, about creating it and going, when did you realise that you had beaten your record and you've now created the new hottest pepper in the world, being Pepper X? And this was his experience with the first time having it.
I was feeling the heat for 3.5 hours. Then the cramps came, and those cramps are horrible. I was laid out flat on a marble wall for approximately an hour in the rain, groaning in pain. But when we were done and we went out to dinner, I ate more peppers because I'm an idiot, and that's a quote from my wife.
I've got many quotes like that.
Having to lie out in the rain.
Yeah, but in pain.
With cramps from eating something. Have you ever been so incapacitated by food?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
It's happened to me twice, and you were once.
I was there once.
When we were in Sydney, and we went to Bondi, Hurricane Grill, it was called.
Yeah, Shaun was talking about it the whole time. Let's got to go to this place. Apparently got the best ribs.
Yeah, so we kicked off by just having an entree, probably some bread to kick things off, then the entree, and then I ordered the big rack of ribs.
He did. It was like something from the Flintstones.
Yeah. And there's no way I could get through it. Anyway, I reckon there was 15 ribs with lots of meat on there, and then I reckon you guys kept egging me on.
Oh, yeah, do it, Shaun. You're the best. You're the best at it.
I reckon I was 5 in and thought I couldn't get another one in, let alone the next 10. And with the pressure of you guys.
He did it. He was a champion. I can't remember anyone else in the restaurant except for us and the staff, and all I remember is like Dead Poet Society standing on the chairs, clapping, trying to get Shaun amongst it. Anyway, so Shaun thought he'd achieved something amazing. We were all so great. We left the hotel. Natalie and I go to our rooms, go to bed. What did you do? Put
on my sneakers and went for a try to jog around. I was in so much pain. Yeah.
So Shaun said every step hurt, but he knew he had to keep going to try and get the ribs out of his body.
And you know the other thing is, you'd think that the next morning you'd be able to go to the toilet and get rid of it. You can't, because you've eaten so much. It's just, it's got nowhere to pass. It's not working. It was the worst.
We want to talk about whether you have been incapacitated by food, right? So it was painful. You were out. You were out of the game for a little while. We're going to give somebody $150 to spend at Atlas Fuel. How good's that? Find your local WA-owned and operated fuel supplier at atlasfuel.com.au. But free petrol is fun for everybody.
Awesome.
Yep. We are talking about when food has taken you out. Not food poisoning.
No, not food poisoning.
No, we don't want food poisoning. We're just when food has really taken you off of the playing board. Shaun, we are wanting to speak to people that have been incapacitated by food. Have a look at the board.
No one's chipped in here. It's a Friday morning. We're doing our best here.
Yeah.
I've told a story. Nathan's told a story.
We put our work in.
Harry's probably got a story.
Oh, Harry.
Ali's decided
Harry,
to walk off.
what's your story, Harry?
Well, 10 years ago, I had Hungry Jack's for lunch. then I had a Zupa Duper. Then I had half a litre of ice cream. And you know when scientists put like all the potions in the beaker and it explodes? Well, that happened in my stomach.
So like when you put ice cream on Coke and it becomes a spider.
Yeah, and you guys know I've got issues with dealing with gas inside me. And then it was probably the first time and the only time in the last 20 years that I've had to have a bath to deal with it.
You had a bath.
I had to sit in the bath and deal with my stomach because I felt so sick.
Okay, well, Harry's $150. The Atlas
He's
Fuel
got
voucher.
foam coming out of his eyes.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
When was the last time you had a bath?
I do not bathe like that.
No. I
It's
don't
just
either, usually.
Yeah. Anyway, that was great, Harry.
So Harry's winning this $150 Atlas Fuel voucher. At the moment, Nathan, we need people to call us.
Yeah, you've been incapacitated by food. Maybe where you've had to have a bath. Let's go to Keith in Belia. Hey, Keith.
Morning, guys. How you going?
You good,
Keith.
buddy? All right, mate. What food took you out?
So we were in Bali with a few mates, and we were all foodies. So we went to a place called Fat Bowl, and they have these. It's a burger that's the size of a pizza.
Oh,
Yes,
So we thought we'd take a challenge, and we ordered, like, you know when you used to go to fast ladies and order a copped a lot? That is everything on it. So we ordered a Fat Bowl burger the size of a pizza, which is like a copped a lot, and we could not finish it. We ate probably a third each, and that was about it.
No.
And then for the next 3 days in a row, we made it a competition, like wanted to eat the most out of it. And yeah, needless to say, on the third day, we booked a day to spend the day at Waterbourne Park.
Yeah.
And we couldn't eat anything all day. We couldn't go on any rides. All we did was just the lazy river, because that's all we
The
could manage
lazy
for the
river,
day.
yeah, just sitting
Is the lazy river thing you just float through
Yeah,
on
you
a
just
blow
sit
up?
there.
We just float through in a
Okay,
float
that is
because that's
so
all we could
funny.
manage.
Hey, we're looking at the photos now online. That burger is so big.
Hey, Keith, Nathan will appreciate too there at Fat Bowl. The chicken burger is an absolute beauty. You would love that
Oh,
there. It's
really?
opposite the Padma, the Fat Bowl. So if you're around that area, have a crack at it.
So you polished the whole thing off, Keith?
No, I couldn't. I managed to do 2/3 of it, and yeah, that was about it.
2/3.
And yeah, but that
2/3
was
of
a
it?
struggle.
Oh.
2/3 of it. Yeah, we didn't eat anything, like, because from the previous day we'd eaten a third each, so we didn't eat anything the whole day, just saving up the appetite to try and finish the whole thing. But yeah, 2/3 was all I managed. And needless to say, the day at
ruined you.
Waterbourne Park, it ruined the whole day for us.
And you paid all that money to get in.
Oh, that's funny. Let's go to Nicolette. Hey, Nicolette.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, we're good, mate. All right. So, what food took you out?
So I have a tiny bit of a confession to make. I'm a bit of an addict, and I like to eat those cans of caramelized condensed milk. You know.
Oh, really?
Right. So are you? Is this where you buy the condensed milk, put it on the stove top, and then caramelize it that way, or does it come caramelized?
It comes caramelized.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
you can buy the pre-caramelized one.
Yes.
But I will eat an entire can, feel atrociously sick, and my stomach will be hurting and everything. And a week later or 2 weeks later, I'll be back and I'll eat an entire can again just to curb that sweet test.
Why are we a sucker for punishment? We know what the outcome's going to be, but
John,
we go for it.
My mind boggles as to how sweet that can of condensed milk would be that you're eating, Nicolette. So how are you eating it? Is it just the spoon?
No. And the funny thing is, I eat it with a teaspoon so that I can savor it for longer. And I will eat it with this tiny teaspoon, and I'll feel atrociously sick. But you know, I feel the same way about people who eat chilies. I'm like, why? Go back and eat more chilies. But then I do the
But
same
you
thing.
do. Yeah, you do. You go back and eat more chilies.
So how long will it take for you to polish off that can?
It depends on the day that I've had. If I've had a very bad day, I could probably polish it in a good, 5 minutes.
That's inhaling it.
John, a can of condensed milk in 5 minutes.
That is super sweet.
Oh,
You're right, mate.
Nicolette. All right. Well, as long as you keep doing it again and again, you know what? You're really helping out the condensed milk industry.
Certainly are. $150 Atlas Fuel voucher is going to go to Keith because I've seen that burger. It's huge. And to have a bad day at Waterbourne Park afterwards.
Hey, I'm keen to know, Keith, are you still there?
Yep.
Keith, how much was that burger?
Oh, I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that much, to be honest. But yeah, It tasted really good, though, what I remember. But, yeah.
Yeah, the food's
I don't
really
think
good
I'll be
there.
doing that again anytime.
Yeah.
It's really good. The food is really good, but the challenge is just... It's amazing. It's amazing to have tried it. But, yeah, it's fair to say I failed 3 days in a row, so, yeah.
Brilliant stuff. All right, thanks, buddy.
Good on you, mate.
That burger looks...
But honestly, you'd love the chicken burger. Ollie reckons it's the best, and you love that stuff.
All right, bring me back one, Sean. You'll get it through customs.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
We have an issue in the building. An issue.
Well, Jess has been working with us all week. Actually, it's nice to have her in.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
She said a story just the other day, actually, which we all
So
love.
funny. If you see Jess in the street, stop her. She's got about 1,000 stories, and she's locked and ready to go. And I want to hear every single one of them.
Oh, you will.
Have you had a good week?
I've had a great week. It's been really nice with Ellie and Sam in the office too.
Yeah.
And
How
all
long
of
have you been
guys.
at Casanova for?
I'd say about a year now.
About a year now, yeah.
coming up to a year.
And now you're sort of, you're getting into the different part of the building. You're looking at broadcasting now, being on air.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff. You spent most of the weekend with Ellie and Sam, of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you had a great time with them?
Yeah, it's been fun. I've been laughing the whole time.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then you came in and you've been spending some time with us as well. Have you had a lot of fun?
I've had so much fun.
Would you say it's equal amounts of fun?
I'd say for sure equal amounts of fun.
So the fun you had with Ellie and Sam is just as much fun as you had with me and Sean and Nat.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice to hear that, but it doesn't seem that way.
Well, I'm
though.
confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused because Ellie and Sam seem to have. Well, let me let them speak. Ellie,
Hi.
what do you have with you?
I have a beautiful handmade candle with my name in it.
Interesting, Sam.
She gave me a gift.
Sam, what do you have? Harry, it doesn't the mic.
I also got one.
A handmade candle with your name in it.
Yeah, with actually my my Instagram handle, which is
And
very
why
personal
were you
touch.
given these, guys? Why were
That's
you
a nice
given
touch.
these?
Oh, you'd have to ask Jess.
Why were they given personalised handmade candles?
I thought that they would appreciate them.
Oh.
Not that if I gave you guys one, you wouldn't. That's
It's a lovely gift
just
gesture.
interesting.
Leave her alone.
it's because I thought that they mentioned they wanted a scent for the office.
Sean and I.
What, are you
Sean
making
and
a
I-
fart in there all the
You know
time?
what, can I be honest with you? Sean, you cannot speak to Sean and I without us two bringing up our requirements for a scent
100%.
all the time. So from my understanding, Sean, the time that she has spent in there with the newsroom as far eclipsed the time that she has spent in here with us.
By gifts, it seems that way, Nathan.
Okay, well, it's because I was obviously going to make one for everybody.
But you ran out of wax.
They are massive candles. They're all the candles.
You ran out of wax, and the Wick store was closed.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if you wanted individual ones or like Nathan, Nat, and Sean all in one.
Oh, do you think that we're the
candle.
group candle kind of people?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. And then we share it at each other's house. You have a 1 week.
And then we have a cigarette afterwards.
To be fair, she did say to me, "Oh, should I have made them one?" I said, "No, they don't deserve it."
Yeah.
So
Blame Ellie, not
Don't-
me.
She did say that.
Did you say that?
I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame
I'll go on
Ellie.
record of saying that. You don't deserve it.
No, it's just interesting.
Okay.
It's just interesting to us. It's just interesting to us if there's anyone that you should be sucking up in this team to further your career, wouldn't be the girl from the news,
Not a great way to finish.
or the boy that does the social media. I'd maybe pick the people that have their names on the show.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
I want to talk to you guys about home security.
Okay, cool, man.
Okay, so there is a Sydney couple that lives in Hurstville, and
Why is that funny? It just sounded funny, Hurstville. Of course it is. We've all been there. Hurstville.
they've made the news because
Yeah.
of the security at their house. So Alex and Julie, they bought the 770 square metre property on Australia Street more than 30 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah. They have at their place, here we go, 24 security cameras, 18 searchlights, 2 reinforced steel gates. The house is like a fortress. It is unbelievable. When they were asked the reason for their over-the-top security measures, they said, I quote, "People in this neighbourhood are thieves and we don't trust them." That's not the funniest thing ever.
So they don't have these a massive diamond
Back in the
collection
day,
or something? No?
Back in the day, no. Back in the day, they just know everyone that lives
Yeah,
in the area are criminals, and we've all lived in that area. You know what I mean? We've all lived in that area where you go. Like, sometimes you've lived in a scenario where you, when you get home and your house is broken into, you think, well, that was next door because you've seen your next door neighbours. That was obviously them. So back when they bought this house, right? They spent $60,000 on the security camera thingo. The house was $160,000 when they bought it.
Oh my God.
So they spent a lot of. So when they moved in back then, they were like, "Yeah, we cannot trust anyone around us."
That's huge.
They've even got 2 trailers parked on the street outside that are fully locked down. You see, they're chained together, and they're secured with 2 heavy steel chains that somehow have been embedded into the concrete gutter.
What?
Okay, so no one, even if they chop the chain, they still can't get away with the boats.
These people have locked it all down.
What's in their house? I need to know what they're protecting so badly.
Well, it doesn't look like they're going to have many treasures in there, to be honest.
Mate, they're in Hertzville.
It's like, it's in the era where
Population
they go, hey, if you've got some brown bricks, give them to me, I'll build a house.
That's the house.
That's the house.
Oh.
So it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it's a suggestion of anything good in there. And here's the couple.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh, she needs a haircut.
But apart from that, she's perfect. Allie, how are you with security?
I love our security camera. You can access it on your phone and you get notifications every time someone's spotted. But if I'm ever at home and I can hear a disturbance outside, neighbours arguing or something, I'll just sit on the couch and then click on the app because the sound is amplified through the camera.
Oh, so you'll sit there and
I'll watch
listen.
what's happening on the street, just have a sticky beak because I can hear better.
Yeah.
Rather than going outside pretending to vacuum the lawn, I just access...
Pretending to vacuum the lawn?
Pretending to vacuum the lawn, you're sticky beaking, basically. I just do it inside.
Is vacuum the lawn a saying?
That's a saying.
No, I just made it up. It's pretty good, huh?
I was going to say, because whatever's happening with that disturbance, that they'll stop whatever they're doing or stabbing or whatever, and they'll turn and go, look at that crazy bitch and vacuum the lawn. So really, it's actually a really clever way
100%.
to stop a situation outside. No matter what the wrong thing someone's doing, they'll turn and go, what the hell's happening over there? She got the Dyson out in the hedges.
Security,
really funny.
So people go to great extents to be able to chuck security around their house, but are they paranoid about stuff? Or
it's usually people that have got nothing to secure too, by the way. For me, I mean, my dad, and on every bedroom door in his house, there is a deadbolt with a key. Like in each one, there's a different pile of treasure. There's where the rubies are, there's where the ancient gold coins are, and it's just like there's where a pile of crap is. There's another pile of crap. There's another pile of crap, but let's secure it so no one can get to it. So Dad would be next level if you took it to that. Took it to this stage. We want to talk about this though, guys. We want to talk about security, right? Taking security to the next level. Is it happening at your house or is it somebody in your life? To the point where you're going, come on, this is overkill.
Yeah,
this
right.
is insane. And if you do need all that security because you're living right now surrounded by criminals, I'd love to hear from you too. We're going to give somebody $300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant.
Oh, best place.
Yeah, check out their wedding and event showcase on October 29. Register now at matildabayrestaurant.com.au. We want to talk about your security situation at your house or perhaps there's someone you know and when it's a little bit overkill. Hey, Chelsea.
Hello.
Hey, Chelsea. This is about your mother-in-law?
Mother and father-in-law, yeah. They've got so many fake cameras out the front of their house, maybe one real one that works, one out the back. I'm not sure if there's any fake out the back, but I wouldn't be surprised.
The fake cameras, yeah.
Yeah. So people be watching their house think, oh, stuff's going on here.
Yeah, so they've got them everywhere.
Yeah.
So is it overkill, though? From the outside, you go, oh, they can't.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It looks odd.
So are you talking about the fake ones, those dome ones, the white dome ones that sort of hang down from the ceiling?
The white dome ones, and they've got the, the industrial security cameras.
Yeah.
They've got those on the side of their house, which don't work. They're just there for show.
Wow.
But yeah.
This is the thing, though. Don't the criminals know now what the fake ones are? That have just got the little red light that's showing?
Nah.
And also, if you've got a lot of security cameras outside of your house, that to me, as a criminal, suggests that there's something great inside.
That's another good point. that's actually a really good point.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, Charles. Let's go to Rachel in High Wycombe. Hey, Rach.
Hi.
Hi, Rachel. All right, so there's people that have security at the house and then there's taking it to the next level. What you got for us?
Yeah, so I married an electrician, so he's gone over the top to the point of I have 8 security cameras around the house that are connected to my mobile phone that are give me alert of movement or anything like that. I have sensor lights that go off. Yes. I have a panic alarm next to my bed. So if I hear a noise, I can just press it and all these blue lights come on and go whoop, 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 whoop.
So wait, is the panic alarm on the wall? What is the panic alarm?
It's a panic alarm for outside. So if I think someone's trying to break in, I can just press it and it just lights up like no tomorrow, like blue lights, almost like the police are here.
Yeah, and is it? I'm just trying to visualize. Is it a red button on the wall, or is it like a remote thing?
It's like a little button at the side of my bed.
At the side of your bed.
That's amazing. I want one. You want one?
It's at the side of her bed.
Yeah.
What else?
And then my husband went to the next level and put them inside the house too, which connects to the mobile phone. So if someone does eventually maybe get in, and then they have to get past two cattle dogs as well, then we can actually see them inside and what they're doing. It records all the time, 28 days on the mobile phone. So I get alerts at work all the time. It's like, ding, ding. Then he's got a doorbell that's recording as well. So if even someone comes near the doorbell, it starts recording. So my neighbours thought this was an invasion of their privacy, called the police on us when my husband installed it. No. The police laughed and said, actually, they're registered with us, so we can look at their footage any time as well on the outside. And every second house has cameras these days, so you've wasted our bloody time and left.
Oh, wow. You could never get away with having just a side sling, could you?
Oh, right. So neither of them can have an affair. You're right, Sean. Unless one camera goes fuzzy at each time when you're walking them through the house.
That's amazing. Panic buttons. Remember when we were in at the Prime Minister's joint? They were everywhere, weren't they?
Oh, that's right. And you kept on pressing them saying, get these people out. That's insane. When you've got if you've got enough cameras to shoot the new Avatar film, that's insane.
$300 to spend at Matilda Bay Restaurant, Nath. Check it out for their wedding and events showcase on October 29. Register now at matildabayrestaurant.com.au. Rachel, that's coming to you, mate. That's awesome.
There you go. The only person I've spoken to that has a panic button next to their bed. Yeah. That is an 80.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.